Oh my god! I go and get lunch. I literally end up at lunch. Okay, I buy food from a store. Okay, I get in the line to check the fuck out. Okay, I'm in a line. I'm next in line, and this guy, I hear this guy and this girl getting in this discussion about Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god. Okay. First off, welcome my YouTubers, NewTubers, Facebookers, Twitchers, and Bitchers, and welcome to my show. This is going to be a quick little tidbit. I was just in the store. As I just explained before in the beginning of this video, my connection is weak, so sorry about it if it looks like shit, but I have to tell you guys about this. So, like I was saying, I was in line, I was next, and these man and this lady are freaking like discussing about Hillary and Trump. You know me. I have to say something. I keep my mouth shut, let them do the talk. This lady walks off. The Trump supporter walks away. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, oh, I so appreciate your support for Hillary. That's exactly what I said. And they're like, yeah, you know, we have really no other choice. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, I was a Bernie supporter until, but I didn't think he was going to be good either. And I said, well, honestly, no one on the table is the best, but I think we should go single. I was sticking with the single line, but unfortunately we have to choose, and I'm going to choose the lesser of two evils, and it's going to be Hillary. I'm sorry. So I'm checking out, and they walk away. Guess who comes back? Dun, 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 dun. The Trump supporter bitch comes back. Excuse me for begging my pardons, but I'm going to say she's a Trump supporter bitch. So she actually gets into the conversation with the checker, who apparently she knows personally from being shopping here so long. And she's all, are you a Trump supporter? And she's all, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I just can't support that. So she came at him first, and he has, you know, it's kind of fishy, you know. So I'm not going to say the name of the store, and I'm not going to say any of that mambo jambo, but I'm going to say thank you so much for me being hilarious. So they were talking and discussing about it. So she looks at me and goes, are you a Trump supporter? And I had to say, I'm sorry, man. I'm a millennial, and this is coming from me. He can't have me. He will never have my vote, ever, from the stuff going. And then the checker says, well, I heard he invested in Cuba when it wasn't even a country in the United States, when it was illegal to invest with Cuba. And this is proven now. And now I just did the research after hearing all this, and now another person bringing it up. So that's twice it's been brought up in one day. So I did the research real quick. It did happen. He did invest in Cuba. I saw it on some, when they released, when Cuba became a legal country now again, they had to release some documents. It's in those documents. Any hooskers. So he did invest in Cuba. Fuck that shit. Trump is a piece of shit. Anyway, secondly, so she looks at me and goes, are you a Trump supporter? I said, I can't support that craziness. I just can't. And she's like, what do you mean? And he's like, look, the checker goes back and goes, look, I'm not going to say anything, but look, it's a lesser of two evils. I don't like either one of them, but I'm not going to end up in World War III. And she's all, well, we're already in World War III. And I said, look, man, we may be in a war since 9/11. We've been in World War III since 9/11. And I said, look, we've been in a war, and it's not a world war, but a war since 9/11. Sure, granted. Blame that on Bush, who is a Republican. That's right. He started the war, the same party as Trump. Republican. All right, back to what I was saying. So, she's bitching about how we've been in World War III, and if we elect Hillary, we're doomed. I said, no. Quite on the contrary, we won't be in a nuclear war. We won't be locked in a nuclear war. And she looks at me all flabbergasted and walks away all pissed off. That right there is a Trump supporter for you. Someone who at this point, I now know Trump and his supporters know that he's losing. Just because of the fact how they're all swinging at nothing now. And you can't fight with them because you'll lose this, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Where's the fucking proof? Go source the proof, show me the proof, and then I'll believe you. Show me the actual documents. Don't show me clips, don't show me tidbits. Go source it. Find the documents. I've looked up so many documents in the last 6 months that I'm fucking just toast with it. Anyway, guys, thanks for your support. I said this was going to be a short one. I got to go drop some crap off. Anyway, this has been your host of the most, JazzLife5923, Duplex Thunder, or whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. Keep her greasy, fellas.